Are you ready to work smarter, not harder? This is something that I deal with a lot, and I'm going to share with you a couple tips that I've learned along the way. Hi, welcome back. I'm Nancy, and I'm the owner and creator of Oh My Heart Handmade Gifts. I create fun, fashionable, and sustainably made bags of all shapes and sizes. I want to help you create an easy go to sustainable living lifestyle for yourself and your family. Check out my website and see how you can make some easy swaps today. Today, I want to talk about something that's probably kind of like a duh moment. You're gonna be like, really, Nancy? Like that's what you're gonna share? But yes, that's what I'm gonna share because I feel like I probably needed to stumble upon it on YouTube and be told this because I had been avoiding it for a really long time. I'm talking about computer file organization. When you logged onto my computer, you saw a beautiful, clean home screen with maybe one or two folders on it. It was great. It was minimal. It was perfect to look at. It was beautiful. And I don't know who else identifies with this out there, but then you open that folder to look for something and it is a hot, jumbled mess. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the hall closet that somebody's coming over and you shove everything into it as quickly as you can to make it look great on the outside. But you're like, don't open the closet because if you do, everything's just going to tumble out on you. That's what my computer was like. And it was fine. I was able to find what I was looking for the most part, but usually I had to pull everything out of the closet to find that one thing. And sometimes, just like in real life, I might go buy a duplicate of that thing because I couldn't find it. So in the computer world, say I was looking for a particular logo or color of my logo to use or banner or whatnot, and I couldn't find it. So I would just go recreate it. Like, why? It's such a waste of time. I've been working harder, not smarter. So over the last week, I decided to organize my files and actually put everything in a named folder that meant something rather than, um, maybe it said logos and then in that it would be like logo one, logo two, logo three, logo four revised, logo five new. Like, really, it didn't make any sense. So, if this is what your computer looks like, I am encouraging you to go to your computer and reorganize it and make some file folders. So, this reminds me a lot of there's somebody who I love to watch, and if you haven't been introduced to her yet, her name is Cass. Her company name is The Clutter Bug, and I will link her YouTube channel below. This is not sponsored or anything, but I just encourage you to go check it out and figure out which clutter bug you are. She has 4 bugs. I believe they're cricket, ladybug, butterfly, and bee, and they describe how we prefer to organize and how our brain compartmentalizes our stuff. And this applies to our computer as well. So I believe I fall into the ladybug category, and this means that on the outside, like the ladybug, it's so beautiful and it's curated with its beautiful red shell and little black dots, and it's minimal and beautiful. And then you open it up and it's a complete hot mess. And that was my files in my computer. And this caused me in my business to work harder and not smarter. And one of my goals with this and the YouTube videos that I'm making right now is really finding a way to work smarter, not harder. So for some of you, this might be really like a duh, like, well, of course, my computer is beautifully organized. Um, but I'm guessing a lot of you makers like myself have a creative way of organizing, and we usually get so caught up in what we're doing and we're flying so fast that we just drop a file anywhere that it seems to fit, maybe in the giant folder of our business name, instead of actually putting it where it needs to go and putting it away. Another tip that I'd like to share that some of you may not know. So typically our folders are organized either by date created or alphabetically ordered. I typically have mine in alphabetical order. However, if you put a 1 or a number, if you number your folders and you want them in a specific order, just number them in front of the name when you name the folder. So for example, 1, marketing, 2, business documents, 3, website. So whatever your folders are and whatever order you visually want them in, if you put the number in front of it, it will automatically put them in that order. And then you can change them around depending on how you look for stuff. Right. So if your brain doesn't work in alphabetical order, but you're like, I access my logos the most, I want that as number 1 at the top of the list. That is the best way that I personally know how to make my folders fall in an order that I prefer them to be in. If you have another way, please drop that below. I would love to hear it. And then the other thing that I organized was my email. I don't even want to like I don't want to even admit what my email looked like. It was basically just one giant box that all the email was thrown into ever since 2011. So I went back and erased everything that I didn't need to keep, like Groupon marketing emails and all sorts of stuff that just I maybe clicked open and then just left it in the box. So I now have it pared down to when I click on all boxes, I only have that day's emails, and everything else is sorted into boxes, folders, whatever we want to call it. Like I never thought that I would be able to organize my email that way. I tend to be more of a throw it into one large box and spend the time looking for it in that box rather than taking the time to put it away. However, electronically, I think I can manage this. My boxes, folders, email folders, file folders are still pretty broad topics, such as I just have one for my email example, I have kids activities. I didn't divide them into swimming and art and choir and whatnot. There's just one big folder. And then I did create some more specific folders for business, and we will see how I do in organizing and keeping those organized. However, I'm already noticing I've just been using them for a week. I'm already noticing that I'm putting files in the place that they're supposed to be, and it's taking less time for me to find what I'm looking for. So that's really the goal here, is to be more efficient and use the time that I have more efficiently and wisely, and hoping to help you out with that too. So if you haven't thought about this before, I really encourage you to go write a list of, what are the top 5 folders in your business that you can create right now and organize your files. I hope you found this helpful. Again, it's like a duh moment from Nancy, but I just felt like it needed to be shared because I needed a little kick in the pants to do it for my computer, and maybe you need a little kick in the pants to do it for yours. Thanks again. I encourage you to please subscribe, follow along, like, and share this video. I appreciate that. Check out my website. I'm Nancy, and I will see you next time. Thanks.